Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. I hope everyone's keeping well out there, and as you can see, I've got one of our young commentators, Oliver. There you go. Oliver's been missing for how long? Well,
a week or two.
Yeah, because you've been busy, and this is what happens with the lads here, but Dan, he's not well. Get well soon, Dan. Jaden, I don't think he's well. Ben, he's studying on his GCSEs, and he's had 2 mock exams apparently today, and he's mocked out, as they say, or as his mum and dad say. But Oliver, there we go, at least we've got a young commentator in the show with me since me doing it, and you get fed up with me. So how busy have you been over the last couple of weeks?
Very busy, as you've seen. I've been off for the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. And what have you got coming up? Anything good?
A camp with my scout district.
All right, okay, so we're about?
It's Tord Vale. I don't remember where it is about.
Tord Vale?
Yeah.
Where's that? Sorry. Well, I'm sure they'll be shouting, you know where it is, don't you? York, you know. Whatever it is, I don't know.
No, it's local, I think.
Oh, is it local? Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Don't even know any local area. Anyway, there you go. Good luck on that one. What are you doing in the camp?
It's called The Great Escape. It's where you do a bunch of activities on these bases around the site.
Right.
And gotta do it in a certain amount of time and get points on leadership, teamwork, how fast you do it, and encouragement of the team or whatever it is.
Teamwork, that's essential, that, isn't it, in life as you're growing up? Because obviously your football, whatever you do, any sport activity, or what you're doing there, Great Escape, love the name.
Yeah.
Teamwork. Does everyone work as a team there?
They do, yeah.
It's great because sometimes, you know, you can go into football, you can go into something, there's always someone who doesn't want to get involved and be part of that, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that, it's a must. It really is a development skill that we have to have the teamwork with, regardless of what we do. So obviously you're enjoying yourself. How long have you been there now with them?
I've been scouting since I was 6.
Yeah.
I'm 15 now, so 9 years.
Brilliant.
But I've moved group when I was like 8, so I've been with this group for 7 years now. And I'm with another group for the Explorer unit, because my group doesn't have that. It only has young leaders.
Right.
I've been with that group for a year now.
Fantastic. And obviously you wouldn't have been there that long if you weren't enjoying it.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. You meet mates there, you do activities. Yeah. What's the best activity that you've done there?
Probably in the out camping, probably chalk rugby.
Was it?
Yeah, the chalk rugby is there's 2 circles of chalk on either end of a hole, and you've got someone says a question, like one of the leaders say a question, you answer it, and you got to write the answer in their circle. But the thing is, there's like no rules. You can just drag people by the legs, throw them on the floor, obviously within safe reason.
Just drag them by, just spin them around and watch them. Yeah.
The last time I played it, I broke my thumb.
Yeah. There we go. And that's his favourite sport, and that's what he's enjoyed. Breaking your thumb.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just apologise, by the way, if you hear the background noise, there's a store, I think it's a Morrison store near home, and they've got one of these wagons, refrigerator, you can hear it, and obviously the soundproof does not cover that, because he's basically outside the door as making as much noise as he can. So we apologise for that one, if you can hear the background on the noise itself. But yeah, brilliant what you're doing in the scout group, and you still go out and, do you remember years and years ago, I don't know whether to bring it up, it used to be called Bobber Job. Yeah, right. Is there where you used to go out and you used to help people? Yeah. And do they still do all that?
They've been talking about it, like, for fundraising for a camp, another camp coming up in the summer.
Okay.
Called Red Rose. It's an international camp. Costs like £400, and they do a lot of charity work.
Help people out who are struggling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. It's nice to know. And what's the age groups you run from that you're in?
For the international camp?
No, for joining the scout group that you're in.
There's Squirrels, which is I think it's 4 to 6, and Leaders, which is 6 to 8.5, something like that.
Okay.
And Cubs 8.5 to 11, and then Scouts 11 to 14. Explorers and Leaders is 14 to 18, and then you get to a leader.
That's a body, that's all those levels, yeah?
Yeah.
Of age groups, that's brilliant. So how many in your group do you have together?
Which group?
Are they all separate? altogether, let's just say put an estimate on it.
No, as in like,
I'm
I'm with two different
kids
scout
involved.
groups. I'm with two different scout groups.
Ah, right, okay.
So, you want my main one or just the one I go to?
The main,
for?
yeah.
Okay. Probably around 60 kids, something like that.
And obviously that's all around the country, and just on that one, your main group, so there's a lot more kids involved.
There is.
And it's great to know that there's something, because community groups disappeared, don't they, all around the corners. Kids have got nowhere to go. Yeah, we can talk about our grassroots football, sport activities, but there you go, that's something different to get involved in. And of course, there's young commentators with the kids' voice boxes, and you know, you can get involved with. And we're going to be doing something in the very near future as well, and that will involve our senior young commentators here. I'll talk to you off air on that one, all, because we can't announce it just yet, you know, so it should be good. But brilliant to keep up the good work. And is it team leader, or is it scout master, or who's in charge? What's the name?
The GSL, Group Scout Leader.
Oh, scout leader, there you go, now we know it. Right, just turn round. What have you got there, though?
Got the referee shirt that's coming on in the 2nd of... 6th of April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are the brand new shirts, look. We arrived today, and if we had our other young commentators, we just give apologies for, they've been wearing them anyway, so they won't be able to wait now. They know they're in, they're all been waiting for them. And we're going to be wearing these right up to the 6th of April. We're going to promote it, we're going to push it.
Is this mine to take home?
This is yours to take home.
Yes.
So long as you don't shrink it.
Ooh.
You know what they like, they throw them in the boil and wash, and then they put them in the dryer. You know all this, and we all know. It's like your football kits. Anyway, that's yours to take home.
Thank you.
You bring it each time that you come for young commentators, and we want to, well, publicise all about respecting the referees on and off the field of play within grassroots football. And we've got the PGMOL, that's the Premier Games Match Officials Limited. If you want to know what the L is, we could leave that out because that's obviously the company. And they'll be wearing our t-shirts all around the Premier League grounds during the warm-ups and getting the support for grassroots referees, which is brilliant. So I'd give that a green card there, mate. Well done to the PGMOL. They get a lot of stick, but they are supporting our grassroots referees. And we want to support that as well. We want kids to get in touch with myself, mal@don'texttheline.com. If they've got any ideas how they can support their referee on the day, on the game, we know they can all take photographs, team photos, shake the hand of the referee, but if they can come up with some sort of design and present it to a referee or something like that, and we could put some sort of prize up, I think it'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
And we can talk, because young Dan, he's a referee, and he's doing very, very well, but he's unwell. He's been coming on talking all about what ideas they've got. The lads can come up with ideas as well and give you something to do. So put that in your notepad, because also the Bristol Street Motors EFL Cup final is on the same weekend, and they'll be wearing the t-shirts, the officials there, during the warm-ups as well. So Don't Cross the Line is absolutely massive.
It is.
National, and we've got all the governing bodies supporting us. PFA, they're the Player Football Association. Thank you very much for supporting us with the t-shirts once again. Absolutely brilliant. EFL, that we've got on our shirt somewhere there. There we go, the EFL there as well. Thank you for your support. Everyone's getting behind it. And we also got the FAI in Ireland, Football Association Ireland, they're supporting it. So what ideas, as a club, as a team, can you send in to us, and even as a league, how can we support our referees? It's an awareness, national awareness weekend. We need oomph, we need everyone supporting us, and we need the kids supporting the referees as well, on and off the field of play. Not just the kids on the field of play, it's the spectators. That is the main aim, because we don't want this verbal abuse being shouted towards our referees. And, you know, we talk about good attitudes on a pitch. Good attitude should be off the pitch as well. So on and off the field of play, let's support our referees, not just on this weekend. As from now, we'll be bombarding it day in, day out. You put it in your diaries, please, and see what you can do to support us. mal@don'texttheline.com. Oliver, Dan, Ben, or Jaden, always interested to any of them with ideas, and we'll start working out something and make grassroots football for our referees and the kids much more fun. That's the way to be, isn't it, mate? So we've got our young commentators supporting that, but as I say, the competition is all go. So, what else have you been up to then? Or what have we done?
Not much, just been ill. And
Been ill. We've all been ill, haven't we?
yeah.
And Dan's ill again. He's got this virus. Maybe he just hasn't shrugged it off because it took 7 weeks for it to go from me. And I'm just getting there. Now, probably all of it, as I mentioned about my haircut. I went to the barber's the other week, and what does he do? Wrong setting.
Ooh.
And I'm sitting there looking in the mirror. His face went. The two of us were staying. Thankfully, there was no one in there. So what I said wasn't listened to, by anyone except the barber himself. And do you know what he said to me? What do you want me to do? Pick it up and glue it back on. Come on, what can I do? I had to go with the flow. And this is the shortest ever it's been. So everyone who was laughing and sent me messages, I put it out last week, I had to do the show. Thankfully, there was no young commentators because we wouldn't have got anything out of you. You'd have just been laughing, because it was shorter than this, to be honest. So don't make the mistake as me. Always check when they say what settings it's on. If you've got a setting, check it, because this barber didn't. But it was really good. But I got a free haircut on the day, and I've got one for when I go back as well. And he was a little bit worried because someone's going, why don't you assume? How can you assume when something's going to grow back? Not weird, but I hope it's going to grow back anyway. So there you go. So I've just explained that as well. The haircut, the short hair, the no hair. But when I've gone out to football, it looks like on YouTube I've got no hair. And everyone's saying, oh my God, slaphead and everything was getting cold. And they thought, but when they see me, they go, oh, it's not that bad. I've got some. Oh, so funny. The lads would have been laughing their heads off if they come in. But I'll have a little bit more hair. You've seen it. Hopefully next week a little bit more. They won't even flinch. Anyway, that's my little story and a little funny. Anything happened to you funny over the week? Or no, nothing like this, definitely. Well, it wasn't funny at the time, but it grows on you. As people have said, hey, it's growing on me. I said, I wish it'd grow on me. Dear me. Anyway, that's my little story. We've got the ref spec, we've done that story. Your scouting group, brilliant, done that story. And it's nice to know that kids will get involved in something else, not just young commentators. And the lads take the time out, coming each week, to put their input into the show as well, because we're giving them a voice, and anything they want to speak to or speak about or bring to the attention of our TXDL from the Touchline viewers or SoundCloud, brilliant. Anyway, we've got big games coming up this weekend. We had a big game last night as well, didn't we? Excuse me, that tea's gone down. Rather funny. Did you watch it all? It was a good little game. Well, second half was a good little game, to be honest. What did you think of the first half?
We were wide open.
I couldn't believe.
I was surprised that first half didn't end 6-0 or whatever it was.
It could have been, the first half could have been 3-4 all, couldn't it, because of the chances. But our keeper, Kelleher, you'd always think, young there, Allison's got the experience. But he doesn't flinch, he seems as cool as anyone, doesn't he? Saving it, pushing over the bar, we just need that experience off him. And well, we don't really, because if our defence does the job, he won't be under the cosh as much now. We've got Foden. Haaland, I think Van Dijk will just keep him quiet. It's Foden that I worry about. He's the main man. And Silva for Manchester City. Those two, if you can keep them two players quiet and leave Van Dijk with Haaland, job done, because Nunes looked like he's on fire. Those two goals he scored last night, the swerve on the first, oh my God. And they're blaming the keeper, saying, oh, look at the keeper, he could have done better. But as the keeper goes one way, the keeper couldn't do a thing about it. And I thought the best goal of the game was our own goal. Poor Kelleher had to be beaten like that. No wonder we give glances. Anyway, it was poor, wasn't it? The first half, really poor. But we did talk off air, didn't we? We were talking about maybe the players were worried to get stuck in because they got this massive game on Sunday. And it was nice to have a special player back, wasn't it?
Yeah, Salah. And
that goal he scored, that wasn't offside.
No, it just wasn't.
And I'm thinking, whoa, not even a line drawn and anything. If you look at it closely, definitely he was onside, and he took it off him, and I thought, no, that was poor. Poor decision, but obviously you can't grumble because it was a 5-1 win, and it looks like we're through to the quarter-finals. And I think, my honest opinion, and I saw the game last night, I thought it was a cracker. Benfica, I don't know whether you watched that one, and Rangers.
No,
2-2.
I turned it off when it came on.
Yeah. Well, the Rangers have improved, so I think That is going to be our draw. I do believe that we're going to get Rangers or Benfica next week, and I think the draw is on the Friday. Let's see if I'm right. Benfica or Rangers, and I hope the second leg is at Anfield because the fans will be screaming.
Yeah.
But another quarter-finals, that's 2 now, isn't it? That's brilliant. We've won 1. The lads are doing, what do you think Liverpool are doing? It's amazing with all the injuries we've got.
They are playing their very best, even with them. It's good players they have.
14 injuries. And Canate, he was injured last night, but they think he's told Klopp he's all right. But we've got quietness. He's gone. Way, there's background sound. It's gone. It's gone.
It's just wind now.
Yeah. The wind is coming through.
Yeah.
But excellent performance from Liverpool with all the injuries from the kids. Everyone. Klopp is doing a magnificent job. Arnold was outspoken a little bit, wasn't he? Caused a bit of a stir, hasn't he? Over the trophies, you know, and all the finances. And you might have seen it this afternoon, but I saw Pep Guardiola, where Klopp has been in, and they've done their interviews. Klopp was full of praise for Pep Guardiola, and vice versa. You know, Pep was okay until he was asked a question about Arnold, and his face changed. You could see it in him. He was hating it, you know, and he said how Haaland hit back because, you know, they won a treble and Arnold hasn't been through anything like that, because we appreciate the winning of trophies a lot more than Manchester City because they've got all the finances and those players are just there to enjoy themselves basically, and that's it, you know. But our lads are getting stuck in, and you know, even Klopp's backed Arnold, saying we're all from Liverpool. Of course we are going to accept these trophies more and loving them more than Manchester City.
Yeah.
That's my honest opinion. I appreciated everything. I know all the Evertonians and all that, they wouldn't. But there's a big game again tomorrow, and they're both struggling. And you wouldn't, but you say struggling, you know, Manchester United and Everton. And my money is on Everton winning tomorrow. I really do believe that Everton will go out there and beat Man United.
I reckon it can only draw.
Yeah, could be that, but I don't think Man United will win. When I saw them turn up against Manchester City the other day, they tried to do what they'd done against us, and that's close the door. They couldn't play football. They were standing back, it didn't work. And to me, you know, people are saying, you can't take that away from Manchester United because Manchester City were absolutely brilliant. Come on, how much are they all on? And what they paid for these Man United players? Go at them. Give your fans something to go. My honest opinion, Manchester United just did not turn up. Rashford goal, absolutely brilliant. You thought, wow, you've got something to build on here. But they didn't. They didn't. I think, a couple of shots at goal. And it's a derby. Now, you've got to look. If your team doesn't perform, you don't turn up. Like Sheffield United against Arsenal, that was woeful. That was woeful for a Premier League team to not turn up, to not even play the game on. It was just frightening. You know, the money they're on, and you've got to think of the fans. Turn up, play your game, get stuck in, and play for your fans. Not yourself, play for your fans and show them that you mean business as a Premier League player. You're on that much money, you should all turn up week in, week out. Like your dad, like me, we go to work.
Yeah.
If we didn't perform in our job, I'm sorry, you're out. So why should a professional footballer go, we've had off days, you know, off weeks, you know, but we're still getting our wages? No. Stand up and be counted and play for your fans. That's me. As a professional footballer, when you're playing your games, whether you've got 1, 2 or 3 games per week, get out there and give 110%. And Bill Shankly, in his days, he said, his words were, you play till you drop. You go out there, if I put you in a team, you go out there and you give 110%. And if you get injured, you're out that team. The youngster will come in, someone will replace you, and then it's your turn to fight back and fight for your place again. He did not have or told them, you're automatically playing for us when you come back from injury. And some of these footballers have got it great. To straight back in instead of fighting for the place, sitting on the bench and going, wow, if someone comes in and performs, keep them in. As Shankly said, you play till you drop. And that's me. That's what I think. And that's only me as a fan, as a supporter. everyone else will have their own opinion. Mallatonetexttheline.com. I'm sure I'll get some feedback. So I've done all the talking. All. Come on, what do you think? Let's get to. We've got a couple of minutes. We've got over the 20. But what do you think about going about your predictions over this weekend? Anyway, we've got three big games, which is Arsenal. They're playing. I think they got the. Oh God, I can't for the life of me think of what Arsenal are playing. It'll come to me in a minute.
Okay.
But it's not another Sheffield United, Brentford. Brentford, so they might have a tougher game. Let's hope they do. So Arsenal, Brentford, Man City, Liverpool, Everton, Manchester United. What are we going for?
I'm going with 1-1 Arsenal, Brentford.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 2-1 Liverpool. I'm going to go 2-2 Everton.
Yeah, the good predictions. I'll give you one more because we can't leave them out. Aston Villa and Tottenham. Because they say they're still in the running, so...
I'm going to go with... don't know. I'll go with 2-1
Aston Villa, there you go. So they're all close scores, and I suppose that's what it is, because they're all at the top except for Everton. Well, Everton, I honestly believe that they'll beat them. I'm going for a 2-1 Everton.
Yeah.
I'm going 2-1 Liverpool. I'll agree with you on that one. I'm going 1-1 Aston Villa Tottenham, and I'm going who've I missed out?
Brentford and
Is it Liverpool?
no, you didn't.
Going for 2-1. So Brentford and Arsenal 2-1. So let's see if our predictions come in. We're going to be looking at that. We're going to remember them, and we're watching. But there you go. If you're out and about at grassroots football, by the way, tomorrow, remember what we said. Respect. T-shirts are here. You can get the T-shirts. We'll have to order them. Cost you about £20 because they are collector's items. These don't cross the line. Bringing people together since 2003. So I'll let you close the show down, Al.
Thank you for making this far in the video. Good evening. I mean,
Good evening. Yeah, good evening. He's going. Good night from him, I think he means.
yeah, good night from me and Mal from the studio.
And we'll be back. Well, I'll be back again
It's been a
tomorrow.
while since I signed off.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be back around 5-7 o'clock tomorrow. In the meantime, have a great night. Put your feet up, relax, and we'll see you tomorrow. And hopefully, with all our young commentators, next Friday, wearing the Respect T-shirts. Good night, God bless.